Alrighty then, so it's time for part 2 of my weapon schematics in Fortnite, and don't worry guys, I am not dead, I'm still alive. Alright then, so here we have is the Basilisk, you know that shit from Harry Potter, that little snake, or as I like to call it, just the ball sack weapon. I don't know, it just helps me just to say better, the ball sack weapon. Now for a pistol, this is pretty good. I upgraded myself for a little bit, put some blue and green perk. I was shooting it in a 106 zone, and yeah, it's pretty fun to shoot. I would definitely use it later on in the future. So the next weapon is going to be the tiny instrument of death. Now, one of my subscribers, Army, he literally gave me like 5 gold rolled tiny little instruments of death, and man, I was having a blast just killing hunts left and right, pulling this little bad boy out. This little thing, which kind of reminds me of a, Men in Black type of sort of secretive, weapon. Like, I don't know, it looks just pretty freaking ridiculous, or something you buy off the $1 store. Is it fun to shoot? Yes. Is it worth god rolling it? I wouldn't really god roll it, but for shits and grins, it's there if you want to have fun with this weapon. So there it is, the tiny instrument of death. Now here we have is the Blastron 9000. I've seen a lot of people use this sniper rifle, since you don't really have to use a scope, because as myself, I don't like using scopes on sniper rifles in this game. I just like to get in there and get in with the action. So in this case, you can literally like just run and gun with this sniper rifle. It's pretty tight. So here is the Bon Voyage sniper rifle, steampunk style. Now to me, I don't really care for this weapon at all, simply because I just don't use sniper rifles, like I said. And to me, this weapon just looks like the semi-auto sniper rifle from Battle Royale. So nothing too special. Meh, I'll pass. Okay, so here is the buzz cut. Now for this weapon, I don't really see many Fortnite players using this weapon at all, simply because there's much more better assault rifle weapons out there, but this one packs a decent punch, not that bad. I do like the weapon design, it's pretty cool. Reminds me of sort of a Borderlands or Mad Max type of weapon, you find out in the desert or some shit. So here we have is the Coco A45. Now this weapon, I highly underestimated it. It's a very damn good pistol. It can shoot through enemies, and it has a projectiles that bounce off the walls everywhere, hitting the enemies at the same time. So this weapon is pretty good for close quarters combat, husk, situation fights. And also the design of this weapon is ridiculous. I mean, you have a freaking cup on the top of the muzzle. Like, how does that work? I mean, does that shit even work in real life? I don't know. Gotta mythbuster that shit. But the best thing about it, it shoots freaking marshmallows, not even bullets. You're freaking shooting marshmallows with this freaking weapon. Unbelievable. But I highly recommend it. So here we have is the crossbow. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Now this weapon itself is, well, to be honest, I haven't really shot it yet. I mean, why would you want to shoot a crossbow when you can shoot a freaking assault rifle instead? But hey, if you want to feel like Daryl from The Walking Dead, go right on ahead. It's your choice. So here we have is a ground and pounder. Very awesome military shotgun to use. It kicks ass. It makes the name. You ground and pound those sons of bitches to the ground and make sure they're dead. So if you ever get this weapon, just upgrade it till its fullest, because this baby will certainly help you in a lot of situations. Very good shotgun. And also, it kind of looks like a Halloween sort of thing, doesn't it, because of the orange tip in the middle? But oh well. And also, it reminds me of Counter-Strike for some reason, but that's just me. So here we have is the Heartbreaker crossbow, which is essentially just the crossbow, just a Valentine's form, or if you want to feel sexy and kill husk, it's up to you. Now here we have is the Husk Buster, and so far for this shotgun, it's not that bad. It's fairly decent, I guess. I find there's better shotguns than this one, that's for sure. Here's the Siegebreaker, aka the Scar. Now back in the day, I used to shoot this baby a ton, and this weapon was pretty efficient, but nowadays I feel like they kind of debuffed it. I don't know if it's just me, but I just stopped using this weapon, to be honest. Cool looking though. Oh my god, I can't believe we're going to talk about this weapon. So here's the steam piston, the shit piston, the stupid piston, or however you want to call it. This is absolutely one of the worst, horriblest, disgusting assault rifles I ever shot. I actually god rolled this weapon at one point to 130, god rolled it, and I did not have fun with it. It was a waste of time, it was a waste of my life, and I hate myself for it. Alrighty then, so here we have is the Thresher. Now if you want to feel like a gangster, definitely pick this weapon up. Very weak though, but hey, if you want to run and gun and drive by, this is the gun to do it. If you want to feel like a gangster at some point in your life. Now here we have is the Thunderbolt. Now this weapon technically shoots like the Dragoon, but I find like the Dragoon to be a much better weapon, to be honest. And I don't know, just the look on this weapon looks pretty lazy. I know. Every time when I see that little 2, I feel like the gun is just gonna explode in my hands for some reason. It looks like a detonation waiting to go down. But I would just skip this gun, to be honest. Here we have is the vacuum tube revolver. Now, if you're fighting against, water enemies, then you don't have any nature weapons, and if you have this gun in your schematics, then definitely upgrade this one, because this puppy packs a punch. Here's a Vendertech blaster, which it's a pretty rare weapon, but you can get it out from the collection book. And I shot it, didn't like it, don't care for it. I mean, these two weapons kind of are the same, to be honest. The Vendertech burster. So there's nothing too special with the Vendertech burster as well. I feel like this gun is pretty weak as hell. Here's a Vendertech Jolter. Just a typical sniper rifle that uses energy, but also the design of it though looks kick ass. I mean, just look at that. Feels like I'm playing some Blackout, some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 shit. I said Blackout. I mean, well, technically Blackout is the Battle Royale, but you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. All right, the Zip Zap. Yeah, Zap Zap. Whoops. Not the Zip Zap, the Zap Zap. Now this little puppy right here is an interesting weapon. Very interesting weapon. I definitely had fun shooting it though, because it felt like a gun from space, and I just shot this huge blast of an energy bolt. So it feels like I'm shooting a little Sperry bomb every time I shoot this weapon. Not bad though, not bad. I would definitely upgrade it sooner or later, just for the shits and grins. So here we have is the Dragon's Breath. Now this weapon right here is so freaking awesome. Now I'm trying to find what are the best perks for this weapon, but as of right now this baby packs a freaking punch. And I got it literally yesterday from the X-ray allowance for 0 V-Bucks. 0 freaking V-Bucks, all legendary, and I'm glad to have this weapon in my collection. So what we have right here is the Hydra, this yellow looking plastic son of a gun. Now, would I prefer using this weapon? Sure, I would, but I like using the Red King instead, especially if you use the hero. First shot, Rio. Definitely. With a name like Bagbreaker, you think the shotgun would be super duper awesome, right? Well, to me, I find this to be one of the worst shotguns ever. I just did not like shooting at all, to be honest. I like the look of it. It's cool, it's a heavy tactical shotgun, but as for shooting the husk, nah, I'll pass. I do have this little cute pistol called the Bolt, which saved my ass during Stonewood and Plankerton days. So this weapon right here was a beast for those times, but since now I'm in Twine, this gun has just gone to the graveyard. Awesome looking design though. I like it a lot. Very wooden. So here's the Crankshot Sniper Rifle, which I have yet to see anybody use this weapon. And I have it in my collection, but you guys know me, I don't use sniper rifles at all. But from what I heard from this weapon, that is very good to use. It's very fun. You can run and gun just like the Plasmatron 9000 sniper rifle. So maybe in the near future I will upgrade this baby and we'll give it a test run. And here we have is the Death Ray. Now this weapon is freaking badass. Like damn, just look at that. Just with a name like Death Ray, like come on. Your boy has to upgrade this shit. Now this gun has saved my ass from time to time, but I'm surprised that I didn't upgrade this baby, because of course my friend gave me a Death Ray like a long time ago, when he had the schematic, but now I have like 2 of these babies, so I'm good. So yeah, this is a fun weapon to use. I highly recommend upgrading this one. A little weak, but it'll get the job done. I have 2 Deathstalkers, which I would probably never use in my life, but hey, it's in my collection, so there you go. let's move on to the next. The Deathwing, another sniper rifle that I don't even use. Oh no. Oh, what's up with me and sniper rifles? Okay, the Dragon's Claw, I shot it once now. This is a legacy one. Pretty rare. Another sniper rifle, the Dragonfly. I just don't like using sniper rifles, dog. Oh, now here we go, the Duelist. Now this baby is technically like the Jack's Revenge, just without the headshot damage. But I shot this gun once. It was a 106. And yeah, I feel like a pirate with this weapon. Not a bad one at all. So this gun is for like shits and grins if you want to upgrade it. Oh, would you look at that? Another freaking sniper rifle. Yay, in my collection, the Frost freaking Bite. Now, the good thing about this one is that its element is just water. So that's pretty tight. Because, I mean, with a name like Frostbite, you think it's going to have fire? I don't think so. Here is the Falcon, which is technically like the Bald Eagle, to be honest. I don't really see a major difference. I just feel like the Bald Eagle is much more of a better hand cannon than this one. But that's just my opinion. Now here is the Freedom's Herald, or Herald. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I shot this baby once and this gun sucks ass, so I just rather use a little tiny instrument of death, because this gun is just, it's poo-poo. It should go down the toilet. No thanks. So what I have right here is a Stalwart Squirt. I don't even know how to pronounce that stupid ass name, but I'm just gonna call this gun the Squirt Shotgun, because with one squirt you can kill a husk. Just one pull of the trigger, just bam, you know. This gun does major impact. I was very surprised by it. I saw somebody use it once, and then somebody gave me this weapon a long time ago, right when it first came out, and then I just had to upgrade this baby because I just remembered that I had it in my collection book. I was like, wait a minute, I have the shotgun. I mean, just look at this thing, and it doesn't even look like a shotgun too, you know. It kind of looks like a sword handle or something. I don't know. It's a weird design for a weapon, and also it looks like an instrument too, like a little trumpet. But that's just me. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying if you got to this end. So definitely part 3 is coming up soon, and I'll be live streaming soon as well. So if you like what you see, like and share and tell everybody. Tell your friends about this video. Tell your dogs, your cats, anything, because that'll pretty much help me a lot. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.